On a secret Congress meeting, the Securities and Exchange Commission admits that they were wrong about the lawsuit with XRP. XRP were claiming the truth all the time. But finally Securities and Exchange Commission gives some kind of admission that they were wrong about this one. Hello and welcome to the video where we are going to provide you with valuable information about the most popular lawsuit in the world. The lawsuit between Securities and Exchange Commission and XRP. Today we are going to discuss about the lawsuit and how SEC is wrong about it. Before we start, let me remind you to hit the like and subscribe button. The only thing that XRP needs right now is the truth about the lawsuit so they can get back on track. We are going to start with analytics of an article published by CoinDesk.com. In this article it is clearly pointed out that the SEC are wrong about the claim that Ripple is security. Lawyers for Brad Garlinghouse and Christian Larson highlighted the commissioner's criticism of an unrelated settlement that cited uncertainty about which tokens are considered securities. In the article it is pointed that the lawyers of Ripple submitted a letter to raise their support for dismissal. The document notes a statement by SEC Commissioners Hester Peirce and Alad Roisman opposing the agency's enforcement action against Blodex, the operator of the once popular cryptocurrency website CoinSchedule. The criticism against CoinSchedule did not pinpoint which tokens the site promoted were securities, as well as wider uncertainty about how tokens are defined. They are saying basically to find out the right definitions for whole tokens. On the other hand, the Ripple lawyers wrote, the public statement confirms the individual defendants' arguments that there was, and remains, significant regulatory uncertainty regarding when digital assets may be classified as securities by the SEC. The lawyers added, the sex aiding and abetting claim requires that it show that the individual defendants knew or recklessly disregarded that Ripple's offerings and sales of XRP required registration as securities and that those transactions were improper. It is clear that if the commissioners are asking for dismissal, then why Ripple would not ask the same? Something obviously is not so clear about the application of the laws regarding the digital assets and their trading. It is obvious that the SEC is not giving any clarity on this topic, and this is some kind of problem not just for the Ripple and their token XRP, but this is problem for any token out there. The regulation might be a good thing, but these kind of regulations are still not imposed by the SEC. The general manager of the Ripple Net, Ashish Birla, in an interview point out that some kind of regulation is needed. Because Ripple is a global player and makes changes on a global scale, the regulations are something that is going to be good for the company itself. Also, this unclear state that they are in right now is not good for their future plans and investments. As soon as the lawsuit is over, they will come up with their own regulations and policies. This is something that tells us that the Ripple is also waiting for clear path so they can work in a regulated market. If it is considered as security, that is something that should be clear as soon as possible. All of this information is bullish for the Ripple's XRP. Both parties, the Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple, are aiming to the same goal. And the joint goal is end of the lawsuit and settlement. If this happens, Ripple will be free to fulfill their great ideas and can benefit their partnerships even more. There are a lot of public statements that are exposing this case and its absurdity. A woman named Roslyn Layton tweeted, "I'm excited to follow a lawsuit by the SEC against Ripple. She indirectly is making fun out of this process that is going on too long and too weird." Roslyn adds that the case has exposed the comedy of errors at the agency. It is obvious that SEC is not able to provide clarity for security. Some are saying that this kind of decisions are even intentional. Behind every intention there is a people's interest. And if there are some people, sooner or later, they will be exposed. Let us try and find out who might benefit from this one. Ron Hammond couple of days ago tweeted something very interesting related to this topic. This week in Congress and crypto. Big week for crypto on Capitol Hill. Senate Banking and House Financial Services will be hosting hearings tomorrow. The Senate will focus on use cases for crypto while the House will discuss CBDCs. Quick dive into what's at stake. We already know the involvement of Hammond and its deposition scheduled in July. The deposition is important for regulatory clarity. This is saying that there could be big news about Ripple and its token XRP in near future. Hanmond warned that the industry should be ready for any possible update or reset, without clearly mentioning what is going to happen. This year certainly we are going to say regulation, but what might be it is not clear yet. Hammond did not make it clear but said that there are going to be 1 or 2 hearings in August. This could be in addition to the CBCD hearing in the House Financial Services Committee next week. There is a hint for CBDC that you should know. Everyone is waiting for the new nominated central bank digital currency. Ripple is also nominated as a central bank digital currency, CBDC, and if this emerges as CBDC, no one can stop Ripple's XRP to rise high. Congress leader has given a deadline for deciding the Securities and Exchange Commission's role in the regulation of cryptos. The deadline is scheduled very soon. We have Hanmond depositions scheduled. All this is not an accident nor coincident, but all of this is already planned. The Cold War between different countries is ongoing for the emerging digital world. And this was specifically between the United States and China. Nonetheless, some other countries are too much involved in this, but they are not highlighted at all. These kinds of things are noticed by a small number of people. Ongoing scenario for digital assets is very crucial. These digital assets have huge potential to excel in the following years. It might even lead to the future and replace the gold. Forbes in its tweets says this is the first American government. The United States State Department is offering the payments of cybercrime tips through cryptos. Priorly, some people said that there was no practical implication of cryptos, but at this moment we have the United States offered to pay in cryptos. This is a huge step by the United States and even for Ripple. A tweet written not so long ago by CoinDesk showcases the United States accusing China apart from some other nations in the world. They claim that China is supporting the rising cyber attacks, also including the famous ransomware and thefts. This is the fight between the United States and China. But for the fact, this is not only between those two countries, but some other countries are also accusing China of the same attacks. This did not start yesterday or the day before. This war has begun much before, but this is the eyes of individuals and becoming more evident. The United States, NATO and the European Union are now blaming and pointing finger at China for cyber attacks, and especially for the attack on Microsoft Exchange servers. These things should end as soon as possible with regulations clarity. This could end as early as possible with regulatory clarity in the crypto world. This regulation clarity should not be only in 1 or 2 countries, but rather it should take place on a global scale. A tweet by CoinDesk that was written not so long ago showcases that Turkey is planning for regulatory clarity in the cryptos. Turkey has already planned some things for cryptocurrency, and they are very soon going to present their plan of action to the parliament. This is scheduled to happen in October. After this regulation in Turkey, we can expect other countries to take steps similar to this one. Slowly but surely, if everything goes well and as planned, no one could set up cryptocurrency to emerge with huge benefits and practical usage. Even the giant platform of the United States is planned for regulatory clarity in the United States. Yellen urges the government to set up rules for the usage of stable coins. Fundamentally, the United States does not want local individuals to replace their fiat dollar with stable coins. These are the bullish signals for cryptocurrency, and it's bright. They are aiming for regulations that actually could properly guide the individuals for the practical usage of cryptocurrency. This regulation can start a new financial world with the involvement of cryptocurrency. That way we can enjoy the benefits and advantages of cryptocurrency too with a secured platform. The most popular and talked about cryptocurrency is XRP. With regulatory clarity with the crypto world, potential tokens like XRP could benefit the most. All the milestones that are planned by the community could be reached and achieved by XRP. The current market capitalization for XRP according to CoinDesk is $65.82 billion. At this very moment it is ranked at the 6th rank at the crypto market. The last couple of days were a really good sign for bullish momentum in the entire crypto market. XRP rose to $0.6583 with approximately 9.57% growth in the last 24 hours. That can be very good and beneficial for the investors as well as for the tokens. We can expect such momentums in the next following months. What you need to do is to stay strong and powerful XRP holders, as XRP is going to skyrocket. That is all folks for today's video. Let us know in the comment section down below what are your thoughts on this topic.